Yo, it's your boy Dctree, the fearless leader of the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. Oh man, LaMarcus Aldridge is out for the season? What in the world? I'm telling you, Spurs fans, we cannot catch a break these last couple years. We cannot catch a break. But I'm a positive guy though. I look at the glass as half full and not half empty. So I'm going to give you a few reasons why LaMarcus Aldridge being out for the season is a good thing for the San Antonio Spurs and this team. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. Okay, just to start this video off, I just have to say the professionalism of the San Antonio Spurs is amazing. Like, I didn't hear anything about this at all. They kept this so tight-lipped. LaMarcus Aldridge actually had this surgery in April 24th. I had no clue this even happened, okay? So before you get on LaMarcus for, waiting so long to get the surgery, he didn't really wait that long, because you got to really understand that in April, it looked like the NBA was done. It looked like the world was done. I thought some zombies was going to pop out. You get what I'm saying? In April. That's what I was thinking. So for him to get a surgery, he probably was thinking the season's over anyway. If they do come back, they might go straight to playoffs. The Spurs are at a low seed. They're out of the playoff picture. I got to do what's best for me and do what's best for my body, which makes sense. So I got to give LaMarcus Aldridge that. Now, with that said, though, I have to admit, I feel like LaMarcus Aldridge has been gone for a long time. I don't think he wants to be a Spur. He flirts with the idea of going back to Portland way too often for him to be 100% happy with the Spurs situation. So that's the number one reason why I think him sitting out this season is great, because you want him healthy going into next season so the Spurs can, perform a trade and get something legitimate back for him. Maybe a trade before the lottery. You never know. Because it's clear to me, and that's just speculation now, he hasn't said anything, but it's just clear to me that his heart is in Portland or his heart is elsewhere, and that he's not necessarily happy with being with the Spurs. A second reason why Aldridge sitting out is good for the Spurs is that it may cause them to lose and miss the playoffs. And I know people hate for me to bring this up and say this. I get all the Herm Edwards fans in the comments. Huh? You play to win the game. I get that. I'm not telling the Spurs to tank. I want them to go out there and fight. I want them to give it their all. But by some chance, if we still lose and get a lottery pick, I think that's the best scenario for this team long term. But wait a minute. The draft sucks. All the players in the draft suck. Remember now, this is the San Antonio Spurs. They have done more with less than many other franchises in the league. Okay, they can make that draft pick pop, especially if it's a higher pick. Okay, they can do that. I like our chances. Now they could mess it up. We could get a dud. We could, get another Decolo or something like that. It's possible, but that's better than just running into the Lakers to get beat anyway. LeBron fresh, Anthony Davis fresh. Them jokers hungry, and we're wounded. DeRozan, you don't know which DeRozan you're getting. LaMarcus is gone. We got a lot of young players. So, our chances are slim. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be realistic. So a draft pick may be the move, guys. Just consider it. The last reason why this situation may be a blessing in disguise for the Spurs is the young talent, the young players. Popovich or Becky or Tim, whoever's going to be coaching this team, we still don't know. They can just let these guys loose, let them learn, let them make mistakes, let them feel that playoff intensity, and they can get better. Okay, see White get better, Murray get better, Lonnie get better, that three-headed monster, because the Spurs do have some decisions to make with them and with other players. Maybe these guys grow and develop to the point where DeRozan is expendable, further than he already is. Okay, maybe, White takes the jump and maybe Murray's expendable. Or maybe Murray takes the jump and White is expendable. You never know. Or we can just get the idea of, come to the conclusion that we need to keep all three of these guys and make that the new big three. They can be the little three until they prove themselves. You know, these playoff games and these playoff performances are still relevant as far as development. When it comes to basketball or when it comes to anything in life, you get better when you practice. You get better as you go through the trials and tribulations. So there's something to gain for our young players in this experience. And with LaMarcus not being there, it's going to make the process even harder. They're going to have to, contribute offensively. It could really help them develop. At the end of the day, this is all just speculation. I could be completely wrong about all of this. It's just my opinion, guys. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this situation. Alright guys, that's it for this one. For more information on hoops, please sub to the channel. Also, if you're into superheroes, check out my superhero playlist right here on the channel. Because don't forget, we cover hoops and heroes. You see how I did that? H&H, hoops and heroes. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.